just out here scheming through the night, yeah. Counting up, dog, we gon' be alright.
Hey guys, hey, it's Rachel, and let me just say it is 2 o'clock in the morning and I have to be up very early to start teaching, but I'm not in the slightest tired and everybody's asleep. So I figured, let me just be crazy, go ahead and share a story with you all. Now, this story is actually hilarious. It came up in my mind today when I was on live, and you know, at the time, no, it wasn't funny, but now I can go ahead and laugh about it. This is going to be how I pretty much got evicted from my college dorm. What? I did not even know that you can get evicted from your college dorm. Oh man, times were rough back then. Let me start off. So here's the deal. You know those parents that are very into their children's education, you know, they help pick out their schedules, they're like, yo, what's your major, and all that stuff. My family was not like that. Don't get me wrong, they wanted me to go to school, they were proud of me, but they were just not those parents that were asking every 2 seconds, what are your grades, how's your classes going? Like, they could really care less. I was into school, I liked school, I did it for myself. They were like, good, bye bye bye. My mom didn't know what grades I earned. She didn't know what classes I was taking, how many classes I was taking, my study schedule, nothing. Like, she just knew I was going to school, and that was that. When I first started my college journey, I went to a community college for 2 years. Everything was paid for, completely free, and then I transferred over to a university. When I transferred over to the university, I did everything on my own. And when I say I did everything on my own, I mean, like, I was the one that did the financial aid, and I applied for the loans, and I'm the one that applied for the college dorm. And with that being said, I was not really the brightest in choosing the most affordable college dorm. When you decide to live on campus, it's a lot of money in comparison to off campus. It was something that I didn't know about because I mean, I never lived in a university, and I didn't know anybody like around me that went to a university. So I kind of just winged it, applied for financial aid. I got approved. I was really excited. I looked at the different types of options of dorms you can stay in, and I applied for the college apartment. I got approved. My mom was really excited for me and proud that I was able to do it on my own. Only thing is, I didn't realize I really couldn't afford it because all the classes are paid for. Then you have to pick books and then live on campus. And when it came down to it, I could not really technically afford the dorm that I picked. I had the most expensive on-campus dorm, and so I wasn't getting any money back from school. So yeah, when it was all said and done, between books, between the classes being paid for, I was broke. Broke. And so I used to get these little letters that would say, you gotta pay this amount to, like, this amount on top of what the school's paying for to continue staying at this dorm. And I remember being so stressed about it, like, yo, they didn't cover it, you know? And so I don't even know how much the college dorm was, to be honest with you, but let's just say, I don't know, let's just say it was $5 grand a month. Yeah, it sounds crazy, right? But I mean, it was, think of it like a lump sum. You're taking out a loan, like, this is, it's expensive. So let's just say it's $5 grand. And they only covered $2 grand, so I had to come up with the rest of the money, and I couldn't come up with the rest of the money, and I ended up getting this eviction notice on the front door. It was the most embarrassing thing because all of my other roommates saw it, and it said something along the lines of, if you do not pay your rent by, it was like a 3-day notice, then all of your things will be thrown outside for all of the other people on campus to take if they would like, because it will no longer be my property, and they will also lock me out of the room and change the keys. And I was like, what? How can they do this to a college student? So I started crying. I called my mom. I'm like, Mom, this is what happened. She had no, like, she didn't know how to help me. She felt so bad because she couldn't come up with like $3 grand on the spot, or $2 grand. I don't even know how much it was. It was like $2 or $3 grand that you had to come up with. But like, if she would have gave me that money, it would have done me no good, because the next month I would have to give up that money again. You get what I'm saying? Because I couldn't really afford the dorm. So like I every month had to owe like this $2,000-3,000. So she was like, I don't know how to help you. So I was like, you know what, let me just go to financial aid. I'll figure it out. So I go to financial aid, literally crying. I'm explaining to the guy my situation, and he was like, all right, you can apply for an emergency loan. And so I applied for this emergency loan, which was like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, y'all, the emergency loan was like $9,000. It was amazing, because I started getting money back. So he gave me the emergency loan, and it hit my account literally within 24 hours. I was able to pay the on-campus fees, and then as soon as that lease was up, I moved off campus, because I was like, it makes no sense to pay this amount of money. It's just, and I'm barely home. When you're in college, you're like, a lot of times you're barely home. You know, I'm going out with friends, I'm doing this, I'm studying on campus, I'm doing everything else but really being in the dorm, unless it's to sleep. So I moved off campus, and it was the best decision financially. But then I got into other issues with my new roommates, and that's a whole nother story. But it's funny to look at now, you know, like my college experiences, because I was being an adult and trying to do everything on my own, but in the end, like, I didn't know anything that I was doing financially, y'all. Like, it's wild. So that was my experience. It was probably one of the most embarrassing experience, I have to say, to like have an eviction notice on the front door, and it says the person's name, and then your roommates are seeing it, and so they know your business, and they know that you broke. Oh my gosh, it's terrifying. But you know what, I'm happy I went through it. It's part of my experience, and to this day I still owe that college dorm. Oh my goodness. But if you like this story, give it a thumbs up. It was a quick story. I have a lot more, trust me. But like I said, it's about like 2 a.m. and I gotta work early in the morning. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Let our sister know what you want to see next. Check out my man channel and my Instagram. All the links will be in the description. Mwah. Whoa! How did we get here?
I don't know.
Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hit that notification bell so you always get notified when a new video comes. Hit that subscribe button also, and
Go to watch some more videos from your favorite family, the Bailey Bunch. Till next time,